With the live adaptation of the Sandman comic series finally having a release date, people new to the series might be wondering what all the fuss is about, and for those who haven't read the series in a while, you might want a reminder on where some of these characters in the Sandman universe came from. Who is the Sandman? What was the graphic novel all about? And how is Netflix going to adjust the story to fit the small screen? Let's get you guys ready for August with this brief introduction into the world of the Sandman. The Sandman is a comic book series created by Neil Gaiman in 1989. For those who need a reminder of who Neil Gaiman is, he wrote the American Gods, Coraline, and Stardust novels, most of which have already been adapted to live action or animated in the case of Coraline. Added to that, he created and wrote for the series Good Omens, which is currently airing on Amazon Prime. He is notable for a lot of reasons, including the Sandman series. The comic book ran from 1989 to 1996 for 75 issues, as well as several spin-off miniseries set within the Sandman universe, including Death, The Time of Your Life, and Death, The High Cost of Living, which focuses on another character called Death. This is all well and good, but you might be wondering what the hype is. Neil Gaiman is a creative genius and has this weird sense of styling and themes that are similar to Tim Burton, but far more philosophical and idealistic. Many of his stories deal with very grounded issues in a fantasy-like shell. The Sandman comic series goes over many ideas that we as humans grapple with on a daily basis through the analysis of fictional concepts, including life and death, free will and fate, as well as many concepts of the afterlife and the human mind. At its core though, and specifically when talking about the Sandman, Gaiman thrives in a fantasy horror setting that has influenced many works after its release. The success of the Sandman can be defined in many ways, including its influence over the fantasy genre, as I mentioned before, but in a material sense through its numerous awards, including more than 26 Eisner Awards, a Hugo Award in 2000, and the last graphic novel and comic to receive the World Fantasy Award. Before winning the award, no other comic had won the award before that, and no comic will win after, as the people behind the award changed the rules to prevent future comics from winning this award. Before continuing, hit that like button if you like what you're seeing so far, and subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Okay, for now, on to the next. The comic series revolves around the character Dream. Dream is a member of the Endless, which aren't exactly people or deities, but rather they are anthropomorphic versions of the universal concepts like death, destiny, and of course, dreams. Dream, sometimes known as the Sandman, Morpheus, Bess, is meant to be a representation of dreams of any culture. The idea here is that if a culture has a god of dreams, Dream or Morpheus would be the personification of that god. Morpheus' powers are great, from reality warping to mind reading. He lives in his castle in the dream realm known as the Dreaming. Roughly 70 years before the present, in an effort to escape death and be immortal, the magician Roderick Burgess performed an occult ritual to trap death, but accidentally trapped Dream instead. Realizing his mistake and fearing the consequences, he keeps Morpheus trapped for the next 70 years. During this time, the world suffers an epidemic of sleeping sickness. Morpheus manages to escape, and the series follows him as he attempts to navigate the world that he left. He encounters many new and old individuals, including DC characters like John Constantine, Dr. Destiny, as well as some individuals including Lucifer, whose spin-off series served as an inspiration for the television series. While there are many fantastical elements to the story, there's a lot that a television could do with it. I imagine that the creators are going to follow the story of the first 8 issues and conform characters and storyline to better fit the TV format. In the coming weeks, I'll be putting more videos touching upon more concepts and characters to better help you prepare for the season premiere. Take care, and have an awesome day. Hey, why not watch that video over there? Yeah, that one.